Welcome to Beacon of Books, where we turn the world's best books once into concise and powerful insights you can learn in just minutes.
Imagine a young person at the beginning of their life, working hard, earning a steady monthly income, yet constantly feeling like their money disappears before the end of the month. Not because they are reckless or irresponsible, but because, like most people, they were never taught how to manage money intelligently. This is where the journey of I Will Teach You to Be Rich by Ramit Sethi begins. This is not a story about extreme wealth or becoming a millionaire overnight. It is about living a comfortable, fulfilling life without the constant stress of bills, debt, and financial uncertainty. The story told in this book is not about one individual. It is about millions of people. Students graduating with debt, employees earning good salaries but living paycheck to paycheck, and individuals who believe investing is too complex, or that saving means sacrificing all joy. Ramit Sethi introduces a powerful idea. Being rich is not about having millions. It is about living your life on your own terms without constant financial stress. Chapter 1. Why don't we learn about money? From a young age, we are taught math, science, and language, but rarely are we taught how to manage a bank account, invest money, or even use a credit card properly. As a result, most people grow up believing that finances are complicated or only for experts. The author explains that this financial ignorance is not entirely our fault. It is the result of an education system that overlooks practical life skills. The outcome is predictable: a cycle of credit card debt, poor saving habits, and delayed or misguided investing. Chapter 2. Credit cards, a double-edged sword. Many people fear credit cards, seeing them as a fast track to debt. However, the book clarifies that the problem is not the card itself, but how it is used. When used wisely, a credit card can help build a strong credit history, offer rewards, and provide protection against fraud. But careless use, such as overspending or delaying payments, turns it into a financial burden. The key idea is simple. Use your credit card as if it were a debit card. Never spend money you do not already have. Chapter 3. Debt, the silent enemy. One of the biggest financial mistakes people make is ignoring their debt or paying it off too slowly. Ramit explains how compound interest works against you when you are in debt and works for you when you are investing. Small debts can grow into overwhelming amounts over time due to interest. That is why the first step toward financial freedom is creating a clear, focused plan to eliminate debt, starting with the highest interest rates. Chapter 4. Saving is not deprivation. It is future freedom. Many people associate saving with restriction and sacrifice, a life without travel, enjoyment, or comfort. But the book offers a completely different perspective. Smart saving is not about denying yourself joy. It is about choosing what truly matters and cutting back on what does not. Instead of spending on things that bring little value, the author encourages defining your own rich life. For some, it may mean traveling; for others, buying books, supporting family, or investing in experiences. Once you define what matters, you can spend freely on those areas and reduce spending elsewhere, without guilt. Chapter 5. Banking systems that work for you. Ramit introduces a powerful concept. Instead of relying on willpower every month, build a financial system that runs automatically. He suggests dividing your income into different accounts: a checking account for daily expenses, a savings account, an investment account, a guilt-free spending account. Then automate transfers between these accounts as soon as your income arrives. This removes the need for constant decision-making and protects you from procrastination and mistakes. Chapter 6. Investing is simpler than you think. For many, the word investing brings to mind complexity, risk, and confusion. But the book breaks this myth. Ramit explains that most people do not need to pick individual stocks or constantly monitor the market. Instead, a simple and effective strategy is long-term investing in index funds, which allow you to own a small portion of the entire market. This approach reduces risk and increases the likelihood of steady growth over time. The core idea is, time in the market is more important than timing the market. Chapter 7. Compound interest, the hidden magic. The author describes compound interest as one of the most powerful forces in finance. When you invest, you earn returns not only on your initial investment but also on the returns it generates over time. Over the years, this growth accelerates dramatically. The book compares two individuals. One starts investing early with small amounts, then stops. The other starts later but invests larger sums. Surprisingly, the early investor often ends up with more wealth, simply because time was on their side. Chapter 8. Do not wait to be perfect. Start now. A major psychological barrier is the belief that you need to know everything before you begin. But Ramit emphasizes that perfection is not required for financial success. You can start with small steps. Open a savings account. Pay off part of your debt. Invest a small amount regularly. Consistency matters more than perfection. Chapter 9. Negotiation. A skill worth thousands. The book highlights the importance of negotiation in everyday financial life, whether it is your salary, rent, or bank fees. Many people feel uncomfortable asking for better terms, but companies often expect negotiation. Ramit shares stories of individuals who saved or earned thousands, simply by asking questions like, "Is there a better offer or discount available?" That one question can make a significant difference. Chapter 10. Enjoy today without destroying tomorrow. One of the most refreshing messages in the book is that it does not promote a life of restriction. Instead, it encourages you to enjoy your money responsibly. You can travel, shop, and enjoy life, as long as you have a system in place that ensures your debts are being paid. You are saving consistently. You are investing for the future. This balance allows you to live fully today without sacrificing tomorrow. Chapter 11. Financial mistakes are not the end. Many people feel discouraged by past financial mistakes, debt, poor investments, or years of careless spending. But the book reassures that your past does not define your financial future. Anyone at any stage in life can start over with a clear plan and disciplined habits. Final chapter. What does a rich life mean to you? The book ends with a powerful question. If money is not just for buying things, what is it really for? The answer is personal. For some, it means spending more time with family. For others, it means traveling the world, starting a business, or retiring early. Money itself is not the goal. It is a tool that gives you the freedom to design your life. Conclusion. From financial chaos to control. At its core, this book tells the story of transformation, from confusion to understanding, from stress to structure, from limitation to freedom. This transformation does not happen overnight. It comes from small, consistent actions: paying off a debt, saving regularly, and investing over time. In the end, Ramit Sethi delivers a simple but powerful message. Wealth is not luck, and it is not a secret. It is a system of smart habits that anyone can learn and apply. And when you begin applying these habits, something important changes, not just your bank account, but your entire relationship with money. You stop fearing it. You stop chasing it blindly. And instead, you start using it as a tool to build a life of clarity, confidence, and true freedom.
This was a summary of today's book from the Beacon of Books channel. If you liked the video, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel to receive all the new content.